So it's actually 3 days later, and I'm going to check them out, see how much cash is in there.
G'day viewers, Chris Atkins here, and welcome back to my channel, the Car Wash Chronicles. It is 6:39 in the morning, very early for me, but we're heading out and I'm super excited because at my Main Street car wash, we're gonna put in the bill acceptors, one for each bay. So the bays will not only take coins, but they will now be able to take bills, which will be super awesome. It'll be less coins to count, and if a bay gets jammed up with coins, then they'll still be able to use the bay, and I can keep it open because it bills in the bill acceptor. So I'm going to show you that today. I got my worker out there I'm going to meet who's going to install them, and I'm super excited. So come along, check it out, and let's put some bill acceptors in my car wash. Here at Main Street Car Wash, and I have my bill acceptors right here, so let's open them up and check them out, see how they look, and then let's put them in.
So there you have it, the bill acceptors. We put them back to back because of the bays, obviously, and then we're going to weld them together so they're super strong, and that way no one can rip them out. So we're going to put them on the left side of the faceplate. We're going to put them right here. So the first step is to make a hole in the concrete and knock it all out. So let's get messy. It can be a bit of a tedious job, but we just chip away at it bit by bit, and it probably took us about 35 to 45 minutes to make the hole. There we have our cement, which is what we will fill it up with. And you can see the progress we're making. You can see we've made the hole all the way through, and the housing for the bill acceptor can actually fit. Now, unfortunately, we were doing this work on a beautiful Saturday morning, which is typically the busiest morning of the week. So I had 2 bays down for most of the day. But the good thing is about having a 5-bay car wash, I still had 2 bays open, and pretty much for the most part when we were working, there was at least 1 or 2 cars waiting the entire day. And I probably didn't lose too much business, so that's a good thing. But you can see now we're welding them together, so they're going to be super strong. So let's continue. So the welding is now complete. Now we're going to put some holes in the corner, and that's to run the wiring through from the bill acceptor to the back of the faceplate. Now when you do this, make sure you use WD-40 because it gets really, really hot. And the drill piece can actually burn and just stops working. And those drill bits are about $50 each, so you don't want to go through too many of those. Hence why you have to be a little more patient, use WD-40 and just be careful as you go. After giving it a little bit of a wiggle to get it in, fits in perfectly. And another good thing about having air dryers at your car wash is you can use it to blow away all the dust. And there we have the matching holes lining up for the wires to go through from the bill acceptor to the back of the faceplate so we can connect it, and it all works. And now we're actually welding the bill acceptor housing to the side of the faceplate, again just for extra security, and there's no way that that can be ripped out. And later on we actually weld that to the barb pole there as well. And this is it, the bill acceptor itself. That is the bill stacker where all the bills obviously go in and stacks up. And it's all nice and new, as you can see. Nice blue color, it's appealing, and I just love new stuff. And next is the fun part. We're going to make the cement. We're going to mix that up. We're going to put that all around the housing. And as you can see, you just pack it in there nice and tight. And when it dries, that is not going anywhere. And now we're coming down to the wire, so to speak. And it's as simple as connecting the wires and knowing exactly what you're doing, which is not necessarily myself, but that's why you got to have someone on your team that understands wiring. And once this guy is done washing his pizza oven, I'm going to test my bills. So let's check it out. We're going to put $1 in. And it registers, good. I'm going to put a 5 in. And it registers, good. It was already preset, didn't have to preset anything. Normally they just accept $1, $5 and $10 notes, but I actually put a $20 note in and it registered, so it came up with 40 minutes, so I guess it gives customers all the options. So it's actually 3 days later, and I'm going to check them out, see how much cash is in there. It's all dusty because it was really windy the last couple of days. And, oh, look at that. Not bad for 3 days. First week of bill acceptors. This is the next one. Come on, come on. Not bad at all. Very happy I put them in.
So there you have it. You saw us put in 3 out of the 5 bill acceptors. I'm actually in a hotel room right now because I didn't want to drive 2 hours back home and then come straight back in the morning because we're going to finish off the other 2 bays tomorrow morning nice and early. So I thought I'd get a hotel room, get some good sleep, wake up and drive 5 minutes to the car wash, which is going to be amazing. I can only imagine living 5 minutes away from them. I'd be there every day, but I don't. I'm 2 hours away, so no big deal. But I hope you guys got some good insight into how I put my bill acceptors in. Basically, you just chop away at the concrete like you saw, and then put the concrete around it to make it super, super strong. And it's super, super strong. And even in the future, I might make them even stronger, which I'll show you how. But for anyone with the question out there, what's the point of putting bill acceptors in? It's pretty self-explanatory, but a couple of the reasons is there's going to be less tokens to count. If a bay gets jammed with tokens or quarters or some other coin that isn't from the car wash, and it jams up in the coin acceptor, then essentially that bay is down until myself or my worker gets out there to unblock it. But now if there's a coin jamming the coin acceptor, I can keep the bay open because they can just put the note straight in and it's going to register on the time like you saw in the video. So now the chances of the bay going down is way, way less. And essentially it'll be open the whole time because it sucks when bays are down. If one bay goes down and then you've only got 4 or 3 left and it's really busy, it's the weekend and there's cars waiting, you just feel bad. They're probably going to leave and go to the other car wash down the street. But now I won't have to do that. And another reason is if both bill changes go down, it's kind of rare if they do, but if both go down and for some reason, if I only had the tokens, and they go to put the bills in the bill acceptor, but it doesn't work, then they're probably just going to drive away and there's no way they can really wash their car unless they have quarters. Now, if both bill changes are down, it doesn't really matter. I mean, it matters, it sucks. I'll have to get them fixed straight away, but they can still go in and wash their car. Because if they've got a $5 note and they wanted to get the tokens, they would get 5 tokens. But now, if the bill changes are down, now they can just put the $5 note in the bill acceptor in the bay and it's going to give them their 10 minutes. I'm going to get some sleep because I got another long day tomorrow. Thanks for watching, guys. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Comment any questions below. I always answer questions. Once again, you know what? I'm Chris Atkins with the Car Wash Chronicles. See you guys next time. I'm actually pretty impressed with this hotel room. Have a look. That's the door you walk in. That's the lounge room. It's the Marriott just off the 15 in Hesperia. Then you got a nice big bedroom. And then check out the view. I mean, it's not much of a view. It's no Vegas, but hey, it's Hesperia. And if you're anything like me, you'll get the top floor because you hate when people stomp above you. Is that a blood stain?